I wasn't going to do this today. I just got back from weighing. You can tell, not that happy at the moment. Um, I lost half a pound. It's the first half a pound I've lost since I've started 20 weeks ago. My lowest was 1.5. £2, but half a pound. It doesn't justify what I've done this week so far. I stuck with the plan of doing 4 days extra easy, 3 days red days, just to help me with the intake of potatoes, rice and pasta. So I thought that would give me a similar loss as I did last week. But before I even did this, before I even did the extra easy and red days, I was pulling to 2.5. So I just thought that even if I was doing a red days or not, I would still pull the 2.5 because I haven't done anything different. The foods, if anything, my foods are different this week because I have to switch them around because I'm not relying on having that certain carb on the plate. So I'm not having my regular like chips, quiche and salad, or burgers and chips type of thing. I am actually making new meals. Obviously that should be a boost because I'm introducing new foods and new meals and new ideas. The only thing I can put it down to is last time I did this, my weigh-ins usually fell in the middle of my period. So I would either gain like a 3 or a 4 and it would always bring me down like really bad. And then as soon as I came off I had a big loss and then normal and then gain when I went back on again. So this time round I was very lucky because my weigh-ins were just before my period and then they would finish when I go back to weighing, like I'm coming off it, so I get like a 1 or 1.5 before my period, and then when I come off, it would spike up to 4. So the only thing I can see this time round is I am still on the time of the month, and I should have finished. I was late coming on. So I usually, it's not science, obviously it's not calculated, but for the past 19 weeks, it seemed so weirdly. I came on, like, got weighed on the Wednesday, got off, and then come Thursday, Friday, I would be on my period. And then I would gradually come off Monday, Tuesday, getting weighed on the Wednesday. So I've always kept with that. It's always been in on the table, and it's all like I've marked it off, and it always happens like that. But this time around, I didn't start until late Sunday night, and obviously it's Wednesday and I'm still on, so hopefully I'm gradually coming off in the next 2 days. So that's the only thing I can link it to. Just hang on 2 minutes because I can hear the dog coming up. Alfie, are you coming up? Come on then. Right. You want to go that way? Go that way. There we go. Good boy. So I know everything's all in the way. I know. I'm not close, am I? No, I'm not. Yeah. It's pretty. So I think it's you can smell chocolate. I know. I'm not down. I ate chocolate. Right. So that's the only thing I can come up with because, like I said, I've done fish, I've done water, I've done extra easy, I've done red days, I've been within my sins. I had to measure my A's and B's because I was on red days, so I was either having overnight oats, which I was measuring the oats, or I was having Weetabix, obviously 2 Weetabix, but measuring the milk so I could separate the milk for the 2 B's. So, if anything, it should be what they predict. If you're 100% on plan, you measure your stuff, you do everything that's basic, and you write everything down, you don't go past your sins, you should have a 3 to 4 pound loss. That's what my consultant always used to say. And I was the poster child for that, if that's what you want to call it, because obviously I never gained through my period at all. 19 weeks, I've never had a gain. First time I'm this motivated before. I've selfishly this year I've dedicated it to Slimming World. So sometimes my dedication is quite aggressive because I'm sick and I've just got this year to do, like, to blow it out of the water, do the best I can, and then obviously start letting things creep in. So, like, my daughter's 8 and she's feels like I've wasted 8 years messing about. So I thought, throw everything to the wind, spend a full year concentrating on Slimming World, eat Slimming World, think Slimming World, bleed Slimming World, just so I can get to a number where I'm comfortable and I'm happy and feel confident being around people again. So this was the year that I was supposed to be doing. So that's why I feel sometimes I have held it in the videos how aggressive I am with this, and like I'm very careful in group to say that I'm not obsessive or thing. I'm just very focused this time because it's this year or nothing type of thing. That's my mentality. That's how I've got to see it. Like, it's a challenge. I've got to challenge myself just to keep going and going and going. So having half a pound loss, which obviously, yes, it's a loss, it's in the right direction, as you get the same old sayings come out when that happens. But when you've had water, when you've had extra fish, when you've done red days, you've replaced stuff with speed food, like you've used Boodles and you've used the spiralizer thing to do with carrots and courgettes to replace the pasta. You've done that. You've done between 5 and 10 sins a day, but yet you've lost only half a pound. See, so I can completely understand how people get so frustrated when they've put everything in, and you either come out with a gain, a maintain, or half a pound loss. It's just like a massive slap in the face. And to be honest, it was a massive slap, and I thought I could get over it. I thought I could fight on, but I fought every week, and I've slipped. Well, not slipped. It's within my sins, but I've had a big chunk of the sins, like on a chocolate bar. That's obviously the dog can smell on my breath, because I don't usually indulge in that, because I use usually my sins in meal preparers. So like I use mayonnaise in it if I have new mayonnaise, but I like Greek yogurt anyway. If I have extra cheese, I would sin it to make it into a meal. So if I was doing the carbonara, I would sin the cheese. Doing overnight oats, I always use certain, like the Greek yogurt, the Aldi one, which is 5 sins for the full pot, so instead of going for the non-fat one, you know. So I use my sins to incorporate my meal, so I'm not sitting down and binge eating 15 sins on chocolate and biscuits. I'm trying to help myself by not relying on chocolates and biscuits to waste on my sins. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to have a healthy living, and I'm trying to learn to show my daughter you don't just sit there and have chocolate upon chocolate upon chocolate. You just use your sins into your meals, and that's what I've been doing. So obviously, rare occurrence. I've said at the F word, I won't say it here, and I had a chocolate bar. The dog can smell it on my breath. So I'm instantly regretting it right now. The guilt is waving over, but I'll just do a DVD or something just to get my mind off it, or just try and, like I do, just do flexi sins and just bring it back. But I think it's in within at least 2 days sins. That's all. So I can easily just cut it back tomorrow and I should be fine. But it's so goddamn disheartening. Like, I don't know. I think it was a touch of reality that I needed. I can't be in this bubble of losing £3, £4 every week, and everyone around me is only losing half a pound. Like, I needed a touch of reality, I think, and it's brought me back down to the ground with a big, massive crash. And it just so sucks. It really does. Because I have this app on my phone, and it predicts what you put in each week. It's like a weight loss app, and you put your weight in every week, and it gives you a graph, and it gives you like stats and stuff like that. So it's constantly there because I need something visual all the time. So it's in my head because I can't blame my daughter, but since having her, my memories to pot, like, it's completely gone. It's shot to hell. So I need things around me to keep me remembering, okay, you're on Swim World. Here it is, hello, remember. So having the app on my phone, it motivates me. I see it every time I swipe on my phone. I see it, and like, it's there for me. And I enjoy putting the values in, because obviously it had to get in between the two lines. And at the moment, I was just got into the two lines from the orange line and the blue line, and then I really didn't want to type it in because I have been losing 2.5, 2.5, 2.54, and then half. It's just gonna put the line I was trying to create just out of it, and it's gone over to the orange line, which is obviously nowhere near my prediction. So that's kind of like a Debbie Downer moment type of thing. But I've got my fighting gloves. I'm ready to go. I'm going to smash it this week. Hopefully I'll come off in the next couple of days. Get some exercise in there. More water in there. I can't say I'll start writing things down, because I am. I'm writing it down every week. I can't say I'll start measuring my milk on my extra healthy bees, because I am. I can't say I'll drink more water, because I'm having at least 2 litres a day. So there's no room to change, if you know what I mean. There's nothing that I can change in this plan to move. So I'm just hoping and praying that it was the time of the month. That's the only thing that I can think of that tells me that that's the reason why this has happened, is because of this. Because I write everything that passes around, because I'm forgetful. If I don't write it down, I don't add it, and I don't sin it, then I could be on 30 sins a day. But as soon as it passes my mouth, I write it down. It's therapeutic for me. Like, I get to see what I'm doing, and that sets me up for the morning, because I'm like, oh, I've got this, I'm having this, and this, and this. So if I see it, I know I'm doing good, and I'm thinking, like, if I think about it, I think things just slip, and I go, oh yes, I didn't mark down the milk for the coffee. Oh yes, I had a biscuit. Like, if I don't write it down, it just goes out the window and I don't count it. So for me, it's therapeutic to sit there. I've even bought different coloured pens. So my food diary is just shot. Like, I had such a bad week on my food diaries. I don't think I should show it. That was my red day stuff. Let's see. There. So, right, the sins are in red, milk is in yellow, Weetabix is in like purple, and then the green free food is dark green, and the speed food is light green. So it's just motivates. Like, it's just something different instead of writing in blue all the time. But so after talking about it and being annoyed, and obviously my consultant can see that I was annoyed about it, came to the end of the group, and she said, now it's Slimmer of the Month. Well, I was Slimmer of the Month, not April, March, February, and I lost 12. Yeah, I lost 12. Last month, I was shy of half a pound. I think I was 9.5, and someone lost 10, so I lost it that month. But then she came to me and she said, oh, this woman has lost £9 this month, and I perked up and I turned to my friend and said, oh, that's my number. I lost 5. I've lost 9. I'm sure I did, because obviously I was 8.5, and then obviously the half a pound. I said, that's my number. And I was like, and she's giving me it. So it was me. So I did win Slimmer of the Month. And £9 it was. There's a certificate with it on. Ooh, trying to put it in so I'm not. Yeah, it says £9 on there. So the consolation prize, like, Like, I wanted that. I've never had a double whammy before. I was so close to getting my 2.5 Slimmer of the Week and Slimmer of the Month. Well, I was shy of the Slimmer of the Month by £0.5, so I never got it. But these certificates are motivating me. Like, like I said before, they're a gap in between the stones and half a stone. So Slimmer of the Week and Slimmer of the Month is just an extra certificate, an extra bump for me. And it's bittersweet. Like, I got it, but only I lost £0.5 type of thing. But I'm focused. I've looked back on everything. I did say last week that I was going to do something about motivational. Like I said, like doing the the meal plan diary, the food diary thing. That is motivation to me. My app that I use is motivating to me. I also do the stack colouring thing with my daughter. Apparently a couple of people in my group have seen these and wanted to know what they were, and they've asked me if I could print off some of them, so I think I'm going to have a hefty bill on printing ink at the moment. What is this? I've created myself one of these, so it's like one stone count award, 1 heart equals £1. So every pound you lose, you colour in. So obviously the 2 birds up there, they've got my 2. I'm on my 4th page now, that's my first one. So I'm on my 4th page at the moment to colour in, and that's something fun to do with my daughter when we're colouring in the heart. So that keeps me going as well. I also painted a section of my kitchen with blackboard paint. And we just write, we've got all the goals that we want to like what I want to lose, and what we've done is every stone award I receive, me and my daughter go someplace. So I've got it all set out, all the things. So like my first stone award was to go to Beamish, which we've done, so we've ticked that off. The second stone award was Eden Camp, so we've took that off. Now I've got my 3rd stone award, and that is the South Yorkshire Zoo, which we're going next Saturday, which I haven't been before. So I'm quite looking forward to that, and obviously being 3 stone lighter, I think my confidence will be up there. My 4th stone award is Scarborough and chocolate breakfast. 5 stone award is Cinemas and Pizza Hut, and that's 5. 6 is Whitby to attack all the stairs. So each stone award we go to a place, and obviously it's not beneficial to it is beneficial to my daughter, but it's not even beneficial to my daughter. It's beneficial to me because it helps me to get out in the world, be around people again, and to not hide inside and like being like wallow and self-pity and get really scared about companies and stuff like that. So this is obviously helping me to go outside and be around public again, because that's where this main of this weight has crept on with. I was working from home and obviously being very isolated and not worrying about having to put nice clothes on to go to work type of thing. So, and then just eating my emotions, that's the problem as well. So hopefully I'll take a picture of the blackboard so you can see what we're on about. But that's very highly motivating for me, and we get to see all the goals that we need to go for each next stone award. We get to cross it off once we've done it. Has a count. I've written down like countdowns, like £3 to such and such, £2 to such and such. So that's motivating because we can cross them off. I don't think anything else. I think I've got plenty of things. Like I'm constantly eating and drinking it at the moment. I've got an app. I've got colouring in. I've got blackboard that tells me every 2 minutes, every time I go in the kitchen, it's there. I've got all the certificates on the kitchen, fridge. I wake up, I think about it. I go to sleep, I wake up because I need this year to shift a bulk of it, so then I can relax and enjoy it. I know that sounds weird. I know that sounds very obsessive and aggressive, but I've got this mentality: if I don't do my all, I don't do well. So I'm trying to do my all. I'm trying to be selfish. I'm trying to get this be at the front because we're going to reap the benefits later on. Isabel's going to have a happier mother. I'm going to be happier. My organs and bones and muscles are going to be happier. I get to live. I get to go out. I get to swim with my daughter. That's all. There's a list of things I would like to do, and at the moment, weight is stopping me. My self-confidence is stopping me. So I wanted this year to bring me forward to get this done, so then we have the rest of our lives not worrying about it. Anyway, I've wattled on enough, talked on enough, and I think it might help me for the rest of the week, the rest of the day now. But my goal is to shift 4 this week, £4. I've said it to you guys, so I'm determined now. I'm going to shift 4. So I'm going to do what I keep doing, do the 4 extra easies, 3 red days, more water, more fish, more exercise, measure my healthy extra A's and B's. Is there anything else? Green tea, been drinking green tea. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else that I need to do on this plan. But we'll see. Obviously, I'm just hoping it's just a woman period problem thing. That's where I'm gonna hope it down to. We'll find out next Wednesday. But I'll keep you posted. You probably hopefully see a happier smile on Wednesday when I get the results. But I'm one of those type of people where if the scales are not happy, I'm not happy. So I'll let you know on Wednesday how I do. Thank you. Bye.